Hello YouTube, this is Mona and welcome to Butterflies Home and Garden. I am coming on today to share with you another update of the garden. It is a little crazy in some of the beds. I haven't been able to get out here and really weed. It's just been so freaking hot. But this cabbage right here is doing really well. I've turned on the drip for the second time today. Things are still looking really sad and wilted, so I just turned it back on again. I think I've gotten on top of the Japanese beetle. There's still some out here, but not that many like it was. I mean, like right here, we got a little cluster of them, and I just kind of hit at them and they'll fly off. Around here, and I need to get the hose out to water these because they're not on the drip yet, but everything is doing really well. Yeah, really satisfied. We got our corn back there that's doing good. I actually harvested one of the celery the other day. I made some dressing, and I was like, you know, let me go out in the garden and get some celery. That is so awesome. And I've harvested a lot of cucumbers, and got a lot in here that needs to be harvested. I actually had started harvesting some and realized I haven't videoed yet. So, and the melon bed back there is doing really good. This cucumber, I tell you, it is out of this world. Let's go around here to the tomatoes, and I'm seeing some more growth, definitely. This is a San Marzano, and it's doing really well. And the old Palka is now finally putting on some fruit, so I'm very pleased about that. I'm seeing a little bit of blight on some of these leaves, so I'm going to get out here and prune those off. But it's so hot. My tomatoes have not been stressed. I'm starting to see a little bit of stress on some of them. Jalapenos are coming in really, really nice. I'm gonna probably, harvest some of those today as well. The Anaheims are doing good. Serranos are doing good. They should start turning color soon. This Brad's Atomic is doing exceptionally well. I just keep kind of touching them because it's kind of hard to tell when these are ripe. So kind of just fill them and see if they've gotten soft. If they have, then I'll harvest them then. All of these are doing fantastic. Yeah, that pink brandywine's really, really taken off, and the black fern. And I have completely come to the conclusion that this is a cherry Roma and not a giant beefsteak. So these Spanish mammoths are also doing really, really well. They turn red, a bright red, when they're done and ready to be harvested. I do see some of my long red cayennes over here. They're ready, some of them. And our bell over here, their bells are doing really good. And we got a lot of fruit on both of these. Yeah. So they're all doing good. This banana, sweet banana pepper, I'm going to harvest pretty much all of these today. But they're doing really good. And the purple beans, pole beans, they're also doing well. And the green beans are doing their thing as well. Got a lot of growth in there. And Everything is just extra thirsty because of the heat. I mean, it's just brutally hot out here. So I just wanted to come on and give a little update. Going to do a harvest of some things, so I will come back on and show you what my final harvest is for today. See you in a moment. Hey guys, I'm back. I am really just to the moon and back excited over this harvest. This is really the first nice size harvest that I've had for the growing season. So and this cucumber back here, my goodness gracious, it was hiding. We've harvested some cucumbers for like 1 or 2 here and there. This one right here, I clearly missed. Yeah, that's a big one. So, but here is some, these are pickle and slicing cucumbers. And right here we have some sweet banana peppers, and I'm actually about to can those, pickle and can those, make some little with some heat and some that are not with heat. Down here we got some jalapenos already, and I had 3. This is the red lung cayenne pepper, and these are some serrano peppers, and these are some Anaheim. And there were a few cherry tomatoes, like the cherry Romas. They were ready, so I went on ahead and picked those, and ones that are not, I'll let them ripen up in the house, or I might just eat them, don't know. But this is exciting. This is the first black vernissage tomato of the season. I am looking forward to tasting this. I didn't grow this last year, so not sure of the taste, but I am about to, actually I could do it while I'm on film with you guys. And then we had 1 head of cabbage that's done, and this, you know, pretty nice size cabbage. I mean, it's, you know, about the size of my hand. So yeah, I am really satisfied with this first harvest. And I'm about to get those sweet banana peppers and some of these hot ones cut up, so I will bring you guys back when I get them all cut up and get ready to start jarring them up. And they're not going in a pressure cooker, they get a hot water bath. So I found some really helpful videos on YouTube. So I have 2 that I really liked, so I'm going to kind of tweak my recipe based off of those 2 videos, because I really like the way that they did their seasoning for the flavor in their jars. So, but let's rinse off this black burn, and hold on, let me get some things moved over here. Well, I think I'll wait until I have more than just 1. Yeah. So that way I can get started on getting all of these peppers cut. So I will bring you guys back on in a moment once I get all of the peppers cut and get my jar sterilized and ready to can. So I'll see you in a moment. Alright guys, I'm back. I have, as you can see, gotten all the peppers seeded and cut. I'm going to do a little bit of a mixture. I found this pickling recipe on YouTube. I can't remember. It's something Patriot. And I saw another one that I liked. So I'm kind of combining those recipes a little bit and tweaking it to make it my own as far as the brine goes. But the process is still the same, and as always with any canning, whether it's hot water bath canning or pressure canning, if you want to follow the instructions in your instruction manual that came with your canner. And if you don't have that, you can always go to the Ball canning books, but definitely follow your instructions for canning the way that you're supposed to. So I got all of that cut. I got my brine going in here, and the brine that I made, I didn't add as much of the canning pickling salt. You do want to use canning pickling salt, not regular table salt. But I didn't use a lot because we're just not a family that eats a lot of salt. And Benjamin can't really have any salt, so I didn't use as much pickling salt. But I did use some of the ball bread and butter pickle mix. So I kind of balanced it out between the pickling salt and that. And then I did add some sugar as well. I have on gloves because in some of the jars I'm going to be adding some hot peppers to some of them, because I'm going to be giving a lot of these jars away, and I know some people that really like the hot stuff, so especially a girlfriend of mine. So I'm going to be adding some peppers in some jars, and then I'm going to be also adding some of the pickle crisp granules, just kind of help it to stay, you know, a little crunchy. I like that bite in mine. And over here I have my jars in here sterilizing really well. Very important step to make sure that your jars, you have inspected your jars, and that you sterilize them well. Those jars that are in that canner have been processed, meaning washed, 3 separate times, and then the 4th being put in there to sterilize really good. So I am going to bring you guys back in as I start getting some jars done and just show you the process with that. So I'll see you in a moment. Alright guys, wanted to bring you back on to show you where I'm at. I got 6 half-pint jars of peppers, and some of them I added a little bit of heat. This has some cayenne pepper along with Anaheim. So you just want to fill this up with the brine. And you want to leave at least a 1/2 inch of headspace. And I mean, I tasted this brine, it's really good. Then I also tasted a teeny tiny serrano pepper, and yeah, good, but oh, spicy. So that one jar that has the Anaheim and the cayenne, that is especially being made for a close girlfriend of mine. I'll put that there to put those 2 cloves of garlic, who loves spicy stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and finish these off and get them in the canner, and I will hot water bath can these once my water is up to a boil for 10 minutes. So I will bring you back when I'm all done. Okay everybody, this is the final result of the sweet banana peppers being pickled. Some of the jars, as you can see, ooh, hot, wait a minute. Right here, that's this one, get it under the light. Put some cayenne peppers and serrano peppers in some of them, and some Anaheims in some of them, and a few of them I just left with no heat. So this is it, guys. I am excited. I cannot wait for them to cool off some so I can taste it to see what it tastes like. This is my first time ever doing some pickling of any kind. So I will tell you guys how they taste. I do want to take a moment. I'm going to link and put an iCard in for Linda over at the New Orleans Gardener. About a week ago, within this last week, she posted a video just asking for prayer. She has suffered a great loss to her. Her mother's brother, which she stated was her favorite uncle, passed away, and she was just kind of having a hard way to go with the grief and all of that. So check the video out, and you know, just lift her and her family up in prayer. I mean, it has stuck with me. I don't know her. I recently became a subscriber to her channel. And, you know, I just think her channel is just really, really awesome. But it has really stuck with me all week since I watched that video. Unfortunately, I know very well what that type of grief is, and I can hear it in her voice. So I'm just asking for everyone, if you're just led to, just lift her and her family up in prayer in their time of need. So as always, guys, be blessed, and I will see you on the next video. Take care.